Hello and welcome back to Broken Sword. In the last episode, we have to repair a thing, but I have a feeling... we don't have what we need to repair it. So we'll go out and see what we can do. Let's talk to this guy.
Hey, McGuire,
What?
what do you think this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars? There's only one problem.
The local policeman?
No. Nobody in Lochmarn has got a car.
Heh. Okay, fine.
See you later, kid.
Okay,
Let's go this way. Maybe there's something up here that we could use. Oh, there's a dude right here.
The farmer's craggy face was set in a mask of aesthetic appreciation. His feet were set in a pair of manure-caked boots.
Hi, do you speak English?
Well, no. What if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
Heh. Okay. First of all, have you seen this man?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together.
How about, this card?
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
How about this matchbook?
What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Can you tell me about, this castle?
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. But if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
You don't say. You hear about the man that, was here?
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
England. What a downer. You hear anything about the red car?
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A
Oh.
racing car. And what was it doing here?
Right.
The poor fella must have been lost.
Must have. Well, not exactly. He's a murderer.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot. How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right.
Oh.
That's me nephew.
Oh.
The idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Well, that's horrible, man. That's your flesh and blood there. It's like your sister or brother's kid.
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In the
Ooh.
question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
They don't own a phone.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle. His own flesh and blood.
That's what I
You're
said.
right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
Okay.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous. I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
Indeed, I think you shall.
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Is there anything out here? Yep, this thing's locked.
The gates were made of solid, age-blackened wood. Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge.
Was all your strength
really
put
need to
into
start
your
working
one
on it.
arm? I was too lazy, and I ended up trying to convince the player that I was using all the strength in my whole entire body through my one arm. The player didn't question.
On the back of the cart was a crazily stacked tower of hay bales, leaning precariously against the castle wall.
I then took the hay bales, and then I threw them all over the yard, and then shat on them.
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
What?
There was a narrow crack between two of the stones where the centuries-old mortar had crumbled away. I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. It went back several inches into the rock.
Okay, now I know exactly what to do here. But I can understand how it would piss people off. You take the crowbar here and you shove it in there. Just shove it right in there.
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
Yoink.
I tugged at the lifting key and found it was held quite securely.
Okay, let's go. Oh, it's a goat. Okay, cool. Let's look
It
at...
was a rusted piece of iron, maybe part of a plow or something.
What would a plow be doing out here? Okay. The goat doesn't seem to really give a damn about us. I'm like, what the hell is a goat doing in here anyway? Shit! We just got
The
goated.
rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
Ha. Let's see. Can we do anything about that? No. No. Okay, fine. I guess we'll go down here. Oh, animation. Oh, cool. Let's see. What do we got here?
Behind the altar was a carved panel, decorated with animals, birds, and plants. There was a pattern of 5 holes arranged on the wall. They'd been drilled there deliberately.
Oh, there's 5 holes right here.
It was a statue that had fallen from its place on the wall. 5 fingers of stone projected from the back of the carving.
What's this?
The
And
statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
oh,
The statue lay face up in the soft sand.
okay. We'll pick that up then.
As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand. The 5 fingers on the back of the statue had left their impressions in the fine sand.
Is there anything else? What's over here?
The sack contained a fine white powder.
Okay, fine. Let's take the fine white powder.
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
Oh, that's obvious what we gotta do then. Let's go over here. I remember what I got to do now. Okay, you're going to love this. Watch. We take the plaster of Paris and we pop it in there. How?
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled.
And then what we got to do, this is going to piss you off, is that you take this and then you wring out the drips of beer in it onto the plaster. Saturating
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
Oh.
The patch of sand where the statue had fallen was covered with a dense sprinkling of plaster.
Huh.
Maybe not.
Oh. Damn it. Is there anything else over here?
The sack contained a fine white powder.
Okay, maybe we got to soak the thing somehow. Can we pee on it? Dude, just pee on it. Excuse me. Oh, we're getting so close to something. Is there anything over here? No, there isn't. Can we go up here? No, maybe we got to do something else. Is there like a puddle? There is a puddle. Get it wet. Damn it. I'm missing something. I probably am. Oh, he's not here. Wait, I got an idea.
Hello again.
What?
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
Oh,
I'm looking for Sean Fitzgerald. Have you seen him?
well, he just ran
Never
over.
heard of him.
Don't you come from around here?
None of your business. I didn't ask where you come from, did I?
I'm from California.
That's your problem.
Wow, what an asshole.
Did you ever see Fitzgerald at Peagram's Dig?
I never heard of either of them.
Could you use this towel?
I could.
Okay, fine.
I'll see you later. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
May I borrow this towel?
Sure you can, on one condition.
What's that?
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner, with the hygiene problem.
Look, I gotta... Hello again.
What?
Could you use this...
I...
Oh, okay, fine.
I'll see you...
Maybe that's Ron Fitzgerald. I gotta figure this out.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
Does this towel mean anything to you?
Sure, it's one of Leary's towels. Are you planning on stealing it?
Just borrowing it, if you must know. I have a suspicion that Fitzgerald might have been given something by Pegram.
I thought he acted strangely.
I'm talking about the gem. It was something he said.
Were you not speaking to him when he ran out of the bar?
I only asked him about the gem.
Fitzgerald has troubles enough already. He's a nervous, unstable man at the best of times. The last thing he needs is to be harassed by a hack newsboy.
Goodbye for now.
Good riddance.
Maybe I'm missing something. How can we get this thing damp? I remember it being Ooh, excuse me. I remember it being damp. What's over this way? Okay, nothing. Look at this glass here, though. That's kind of strange. Does it become... like... it's kind of neat. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, let's go back down here. I'm looking at the time, and it looks like we're out of it, but let me just try one more thing.
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could.
It was barely damp. Okay, so in the next episode, we're going to figure out how to get a towel damp. See you then. Bye!